So I went back to an overhead shot because this is a little bit bigger pieces to zoom in on. And what I'll be doing with this is we'll be adding the outer walls for the main building. We start by cutting the pieces out, which is pretty simple because there are little guides that you can follow via the laser cutting, which makes it quite easy. So we snip those off with the X-Acto knife and they pop right out, as you can see. We'll be using this one. So we end up with 3.5 walls. And you'll see that here in just a second. So and the reason that I say 3.5 walls is because of this piece right here, which actually goes on the front. Now there's little nubs left from the snipping. So I just take a little piece of sandpaper. We give it a little bit of that. Now since this is basswood, it's going to glue together pretty quick. So you kind of have to make sure that you have your stuff lined up pretty accurately. Being careful because some of this stuff is pretty, you can watch this, is pretty kind of flimsy and moves, so hold that as close as you can to the sandpaper itself. There's a little nub right here in this angle. I have to get that out, smoothed out. And it doesn't take much. This is really easy wood to sand. So, and check it with your fingers to make sure that it's nice and smooth. And then we take our pieces and we kind of want to line them up first. This is actually the back wall. That'll have some steps going down and a small window here. And this is the side wall, which goes like this. Now what I do is I build 2 walls. One will go like this, and then this one will actually be like this, and then they will both go together. And I start by, again, taking the Gorilla Glue gel and adding just a little bit along the edge. And we take our next piece, and there's just a small little bead of glue along there, and that's plenty to hold while this sets up. And you want to line it up as close as possible to the edge. And don't worry about glue seepage, because you will get a little bit of that. And we set that off to dry a little bit. Now in here, I'll be using these pieces that will be cut to fit for support and to keep the angle straight. And this will actually go in here, leaving enough room at the top, which will be the roof, so that the roof piece can slide down inside and seal everything up. And then we do the same with this. This piece will fit like so. But you want to make sure that this goes how you matched up with the back, because I've actually got this piece is kind of inside, so this piece when connected needs to go inside, but this piece needs to be on the outside. So let's get that together and we'll speed up the video from here. So we're going to slow the video back down for a minute because I wanted to show you this. Now I put an angled piece on this larger piece because when I add the paint, this has a tendency of warping. So this helps to hold it in place to keep it from doing that. When you paint, you're still going to get a little bit, but it'll straighten out, but you don't want a lot. And again, we apply the glue. And since it's inside, you don't have to be real accurate with it because nobody's going to see this part. And we put that in place. And then we can go back to speeding up the video. We come back in and we slow down the video again. And we have, this is ready for priming and painting. And this is where this piece will fit right in here. But this one will be primed and painted separately from the other piece because it's actually going to be two different colors. So, and that's where we stand right now. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.